Welcome to Dad It Up, episode 3. Happy Father's Day, all you beautiful men out there. Oh, the joys of gift giving. Myself, Garrett Tolley, producer Joseph behind the scenes. We're going to give you some fun stories. But first, Joseph, play that theme music.
It's always such a great intro.
I do love it.
It does get me hyped when we went to watch it. It's just like, how far we've come.
Yes, we're like, let's get this thing upbeat, dog.
Yeah.
I need that. Oh, coverage is concluded. I just looked up on our screen and we had the U.S. Open on.
Yes.
Not as brutal of a day as I thought, but pretty good. I know you and I both watched all those videos of them mowing the course and all that.
Oh my gosh, there's like a mop out there. It looks terrible. I mean, as far if I got caught in that, I mean, there'd be no way. I'm gonna have to pick the ball up and probably throw it back in the middle.
Yeah.
But the lawnmower in me was just like, oh man, that would be so satisfying to have like a nice clean, I don't know, Ryobi just go right through all that.
Meow. Cut those bad boys off. Speaking of cutting off, if you guys need local custom cabinetry, check out our new sponsor up here in the corner, Barra's Cabinet Refinishings, right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. These guys have been incredible to us. We're going to be incredible to them. If you want 5% off, just tell them you listen to Chat It Up Sports and heard about them. So, best cabinet company in the whole area, because I think we're going all the way down to Calhoun or wherever else you need. Barra's is the place to go. These guys have been in business for 24 years. Thank you, Barra's, for presenting sponsor. GT, what is your Dad It Up update here for the little girl?
Oh man, so it's been a couple months now. So little girl turns 9 months in June 21st. Going flying by. We're in Q4 is already coming, and it's crazy. And she'll be 1 year, but she's doing so good. Had a really fun story to share as far as a good dad-daughter moment.
Yeah.
And so have not been able to really feel comfortable with driving her in my Jeep Compass since I've had her. I did it twice, and it was to pick her up from daycare, so it was out of necessity. But have not really been able to do any sense of that and feel comfortable with. So I started looking around for a truck, and I wanted to get a truck specifically because I want safety, right, and freedom.
and it's just cool. It's cool to have a truck, especially your truck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so, but basically, what happened was Mama was out of town. Dad was on duty for 3 nights in a row by myself while she was out of town for work. And so I was like, I gotta spend some time with this kid doing something, and I don't want to just sit here and with the TV. Let's go look at the trucks. So we went up to Toyota of Cleveland. Shout out. This is not a sponsor either, but hey, come on. And went up there with her just to kind of look around a little bit and have fun. And we ended up getting a truck. We got a Toyota Tundra.
That thing is beautiful.
Lunar Rock only comes, so that color will only be on the Tundra and the Sequoia models for the 2025 years. So you will only see that color on Tundra. So kind of cool. And so I always like that. And so but I got a chance to do that with her. She was there. We got to put the Duna down, fit her in the Tacoma. It's too small, but then the Tundra. Well,
now we're talking
around now. So, but guys, I'm so happy. We feel good. That was a cool daddy-daughter thing.
Because she was a champ during the whole. Because we're talking
she
car buying process.
No, she crushed it, dude. I mean, it wasn't until really we were signing all the paperwork, which she started to lose it a little bit, and I would say so. Dad was crying too. I was signing away all your financial freedoms for that payment. We were both crying in there. It's girl, I'm with you.
That raise, dog.
But she did so good. She was there for 3.5 hours, and we would just roll the little Duna around the showroom, and she would just crack up, and she was very loud, and everyone was looking at her, and she was just saying, "Hi, I'm Pip. It's good to see you. Get in the truck. How are y'all?"
Can't wait to pop in that new thing.
She was awesome, man. So it was this awesome thing to got the new truck for the family. We got to do it with her, and Mama was out of town, so it was truly daddy-daughter on that. So every time I get in there, I always think I got this with my little girl. So that's my update, baby.
That's big time,
That's
dude.
a nice one. I like that one.
Especially like how long those processes take. You're like, surely this will go faster, and it never does.
No,
It seems like.
no.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking, and then you're like, "Hey, I'll call you back here in a little bit," and I didn't get a call back till the next day. He's like, "Well, I'll
That's
be
right.
honest with you, man. I was literally at Toyota Cleveland till like what I guess like 30.
It was like 8 o'clock. She was well past her bedtime.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely crushed an avocado in a bath when we got home for her and put her to bed. But she, crushed it, man.
Champ, dude.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Like,
definitely was supposed to call you back. I was definitely supposed to call you back.
Well, I mean, at that point, it's a totally different ball game, and it's like, I mean, life goes on. We're doing bath time, and she's already down.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude,
them
finding their voice too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
A lot of screams.
I don't know what the screams are in the middle of the night. They'd be just peacefully asleep, and all of a sudden, it's just like like this little barrel of little Tourette's hit them and just starts screaming out of nowhere. I'm like, what, why?
Yeah.
You don't have to do this.
It's funny in the morning times when I wake her up and I'll go in there, and then she gets all excited, change the diaper, kind of walk out, get in the bottle. She'll get done with the bottle, wipe her mouth, and then kind of just stand her up. She's going to burp and just smile at you. And then she'll just be like, ha!
Yeah.
So now it's just like a lot of screams, and she has this funny she does this, ha! And she wants you to smile back at her.
And she's crawling now.
She's crawling, dude.
She's crawling, man.
Girl is on the move, and it happens so fast. And not only crawling, now she wants to stand up on everything. So it's funny to look on the monitor in the morning or after a nap, and she's just like standing up in her bed.
That's frightening.
It's terrifying, dude. Put up my first baby gate in the house.
Okay, right on.
Much needed, yeah. Not only crawling, this girl's like moving, boys and girls. This is incredible.
Gotta hunker everything down now.
Oh yeah, I'm terrified all the time. I can't leave her anywhere.
No.
She wants to grab hold of everything. She's so strong. I'm like, dude, so strong.
It's like
the other day I had her in her little chair eating, and I took off. We have like one of those, like, I don't know if you guys seen, like basically like the table umbrella.
Yeah.
And it keeps the food from dropping. And so I took that thing off for a second. I was just trying to clean it up. We're solo doling at Daddy Daycare, and look over, and she has grabbed it, and she's pulling it up. Like, had to like reach back.
Yeah.
Grab this thing, applesauce all over, dude. Shout out to hardwood floors though, because it wound up landing on those floors or vinyl. Actually, whoever did this vinyl needs some talking to, but here nor there. We needed it that day.
You still bought it.
They still bought it.
Yeah.
It came with the house, unfortunately. So if anybody has good flooring deals, reach out to you, boy. So that was amazing, was that thing. But like, it's so crazy how fast things happen now, because you're like, wait, I can't lay you on the bed anymore and just like change clothes.
No.
I have to build fortresses.
The pillow fortress goes hard on the bed.
Oh, it sure does, dude. I don't know what I do without it. I don't know what I do with that.
It's like a little pit, like you have like in a lawn, like, kind of walk into. For them, it's like they're like in this little cove and they can't move around too much. That's what we have to do too.
She gets pissed.
Yeah.
She gets real pissed.
Oh yeah. But we got to prop her up a little bit and just say, like, put on Miss Rachel. That's what we put on, and she likes it. But we're trying to limit screen time much as possible.
Yeah.
I am a working parent.
I know it's tough, because that's one thing is like, I'll be trying to do something on the computer during the day, and she'll just be like screaming in her chair, and I'm like, I know, I probably should just like plop on something. I did. She'll watch like the YouTube TV screen roll. She loves the pictures.
Okay.
Big bright pictures. So that helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So
the aquarium, man.
The
aquarium is a game
slaps,
changer,
dude.
YouTube aquarium 24/7, and the secret is, if you don't want the commercials to pop up, you just have to rewind it back the 8 hours it's been playing all of the time, and the commercials don't play because they've already happened. So that's the little like tidbit that I found, so that whenever
sneaky,
because that's what messes up sleep time too, man. Is that random freaking Verizon commercial or something that pops on in the middle of like the soothing ocean that's keeping this child at bay. So
bastards.
But it is our first Father's Day coming up.
It is our first Father's Day, buddy.
So happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, my friend.
Congrats to getting to the, I guess, the 9-month mark as well.
Yeah, sneaking up on us. We're just a month behind. I think we're 8 months Monday.
8 months Monday. Okay.
I think that's right. I don't know. Time goes by
Catch
so
up, man.
fast. Yeah, dude,
Jeez.
it's so fast. It's
Just
so
taking your
fast.
time, man.
Yeah,
Come
I know.
on.
I know, dog.
You're all
Y'all just had to go through it to get that extra month. Yeah, dude. I get. It feels so weird now. Like this is not.
Yeah.
This is not a. I get gifts for everybody. I get a gift this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got a gift. We already did it. She
Like a
was
second birthday.
Yeah, I know.
Like a second birthday.
Yeah, I got one of those. Hannah got me a kind of like a stovetop or like on a countertop griddle.
Oh yeah.
Dude, as somebody who
It's pancakes.
crushes breakfast now, I stopped eating breakfast there for a while. Just worked out with the schedule.
Sure.
Now doubling up on breakfast sandwiches because there's nothing like a panini. Like you put that press down.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? God, it hits. And
Get the
and I'm
crisp.
also my number one thing that I make if I'm gonna like do something quick or whatever for the fam. Like if my mom, and my grandma, they came over today. Usually I'll do like chicken pesto sandwiches.
Sourdough.
Sourdough.
Gotta have sourdough.
Gotta have sourdough.
Dude, good.
And so now
so
it's
proud of you.
just get that plate press. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best. I'm so excited to have it.
I'm having a proud father moment of my own right now with you
What'd you
using
get?
sourdough on your paninis.
Oh,
I
dude.
love that you do that. That's
Yeah.
very important to a panini success.
I don't really want to give too much love here because it's just like it's the greatest kept secret in the world is the Pruitt sourdough. It's perfectly sliced. I mean, we have two two loaves at all time.
Okay.
Cinnamon raisin sourdough.
Ooh.
I know. They have
Oh.
multiple flavors. Cinnamon raisin, and then we just get a regular. But they have also, to change the game on some of our sandwiches, like if you are gonna make something specific, they had like an Italian, and it's rosemary, crushed red pepper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just oregano. It was a sourdough bread. Yeah,
Dude,
dog.
That's
It's
just,
like worth driving to Signal to get your sourdough.
that is just a luxury to have that. That
Yeah.
kind of versatility in your sourdough just down the street. I don't have that.
Yeah, I could. It's literally one of the greatest pleasures I have that I can just walk over there and get this.
Honestly, gotta love it. Sourdough bread, shout out. Thank you for existing.
If you're not doing it, you got to do it. Sourdough is the one thing that yes, it may be every TikTok trend to make it.
Yeah.
But if you have a place that makes it, just go buy it. It's worth it. It's the best bread you can eat.
Yeah. You're delegating the task. That's fine.
Yes.
It costs money to delegate. If you want to delegate, you got to pay a little bit.
Yeah. Some people pay for their lawns to get mowed.
Yeah.
Some people pay for sourdough to get made.
And some people will be paying for Father's Day gifts.
Father's Day gifts, dog.
And so
you want to give a list?
we're going to have the most lavish gifts.
Yes. Some of the wildest gifts we've ever heard. Like, yeah, some of these I can't even believe, but there's some sources. We did source these.
Yeah.
Some of them are not, like some of them were kind of hearsay through Reddit, but so we're gonna go through. You want about 4 or 5?
Let's do it, man.
Gifts that you can kind of get last minute.
Yeah, last minute gifts right now.
Go ahead.
Want to kick it off?
Yeah.
It sounds crazy, man, but this is what I just know. This is what my wife got me. You still got time to go get a tattoo. Just had that new baby.
Yeah.
Have you just had a moment in which you need to remind yourself of your love? Put it on your body forever. But nonetheless, it's still cool. We're going to get a little tattoo on it.
You know what you're going to get, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I'm going to play with it still, but I mean, it's going to basically just be her name and then some flowers around it. I mean, it's just, but like, I've looked at like different styles, like Japanese style or like kind of give it, or like, Sailor Jerry's got a cool little vibe to it. So, I mean, does that make sense? And so some of those are what I'm thinking about, but nonetheless, a lot of people like to get their child tattooed on them. You see it all the time.
That's a good unique gift. Dude.
Name me an NBA player who doesn't have a face of one of their children.
Facts.
Right.
I've got quite a few friends. Yeah. If you have multiple kids too, like really good ones that I've seen, like people have symbols. I know one of my friends like has like a forest around like names or something. It was really cool. There's been some interesting ones, and obviously you have like it almost looks like a Mount Rushmore on your body of like your kids, like if you have 3 or 4 of them, so it looks cool. So yeah, that's a really good unique gift that you can get now. Right now.
You can still get it. Just hand out your wife and a little date night, have a good time, and end it with just getting a tattoo, and that's fun. I don't know.
Get a certificate. Yeah, you can put it in a card.
Yeah, throw it on a card.
Yeah, throw it in a
Favorite
card.
tattoo shop. Definitely read the reviews though. Don't just go to any local tattoo shop.
Yeah,
do your reviews. So I don't know. That's the first one that popped up in my head.
I like it. I dig it. One that I got for you. I want to go with like a little pricier one first. If you can find it, I love mine. Like my Pit Boss 2-in-1 smoker propane combo is the greatest gift
Yeah.
that I could have possibly been given. Like it is unbelievable. I can do a lot. Like if you don't have one of those grills that you need to feed families of 17,
Yeah.
dude, all I've got, the 2-in-1 is perfect. Like I can fit probably 2-3 racks of ribs on there, 2 or 3 pork butts. I mean, I've cooked I think I had 15 pounds of pork butt for the Porch Fest, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably 15 pounds for that party. So easy, like fit it on there easy,
Yeah.
plus like a small side. Like you can do a lot. Propane, dude, I cook like 4 burgers, 5 burgers plus 16 chicken breasts. I feel
And
like
what
it
better
one.
time to get that than
Yeah.
the summer?
And it's
Like the
pricey.
beginning of the
It's
summer.
right now. Dad's gonna be loving it on a back porch. So yes,
Yeah.
electric smoker plus propane combo. It's 2-in-1
Love
right
that.
there. Yeah. You're probably looking, I mean, I know they're expensive. Like you're looking at $8 to $1,000. And if you really want to go, you can go find them. But if you got the cash, that's
Yeah.
one of the best
We
ones.
have a variety of economic listeners here. We can why
Yes.
not? So we can't speak the only one. But I would also say just in general a smoker or
Yeah.
just fun. Like so I mean one of our good friends Steve Ray at Owl's Nest Barbecue who we do the judging
My
with.
dog.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Like he has all these smokers that he shows me and it's honestly some of them are just like $300 and they can go far away.
Yeah, if you just want the smoker, like that's what I'm saying is like there's like you said, there's a wide variety. Like
Yeah.
go find a grill or a
There's
smoker
like
that
some barrels that you can buy that like it's like a barrel. It looks like an oil barrel, and then you
Yeah.
just kind of do coal or wood, and then you just kind of dip it in there. It just sits there and drips and just marinates in this like cocoon of
so good.
Girl, I tell you, I'm saying,
Especially if you got a good cook, like those are special, dude.
yeah, oh
those
yeah,
are special.
that's a great one, man. Yeah, I think that's a great one. And what you would do right after would probably be stepping in your new inflatable hot tub.
Ooh, that's a good gift.
Listen, hot tubs, it always seems like a far cry. You got to have it's like, it's a down payment on a car. You could definitely get even a golf cart for what a hot tub could be and just ride around that neighborhood. But those inflatable hot tubs, those ain't that bad. And if you're just trying to find like a good fun mix up for your summer, because we're all working and we got these kids and they're trying to take away my peace.
Yeah.
And I don't got 10 G's in my bank to be spending on a hot tub and a bubbles. I'm gonna get an inflatable hot tub, and it's worked out fantastic.
Because you guys have what, 3 or 4 people in there?
You can definitely have 4 people in there comfortably.
Okay, because I've seen you guys, like you've had friends over, or your family's been over.
Yeah.
Like I was a little skeptical at first when you said inflatable hot tub, and then I saw the pictures from you guys, and I was like, "Oh, it's a lot better."
And it's warm. Like it goes to 104.
Oh yeah, dude.
It goes to
like,
104, and so
it's steaming in there, dog.
Yeah,
from your pictures you sent us,
you feel good. And honestly, it's funny. Like you put the baby in there, and like she's playing with the bubbles, and I don't know. We have this like thermometer that's like it has a caricature of a crab on it. She keeps grabbing it and putting it in her mouth, and I don't know
those
why.
damn sea creatures.
Just I don't know why. But yeah, dude, that inflatable hot tub. I said if you don't want to spend a lot of money on just a new outdoor fun thing to have for a couple for summer.
Yeah, that's so worth it. Like I've seen the joy you guys have gotten out of it so far.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, anywhere from $300 to $600. That's a great one.
Perfect.
It really is. So that's my second one.
My second one is gonna be, I would say this. A lot of wives out there, sure, I know you don't want the closet space to get taken up, but I don't think you guys quite understand the level of we don't careness when it comes to how many polos that we have from our favorite sports teams. We're all talking about it. I know Joseph's man over here wearing a Georgia polo right now. Like this guy representing. I really think that you could buy the newest polo. Like I'm sure Fanatics is rolling out all the new gear for next year already. It's like for us, like Tennessee Vols polo or UNC polo, Georgia polo, Bama polos, wherever you're at, like any of those. I promise you, you may think your husband has too much of these, but if you got him a new one, especially like the good ones, you know what I'm saying? You went a little deep, you got the 75, $80 one.
Like the Peter Millar ones.
He would love it. Peter Millar ones, dude, even like the Nike ones, like for me, Mama Bear came back with the Argyle UNC one or the checkerboard Tennessee, I would be a happy man. I'd be a happy man. And you know what? Dads are always going to be happy about that. You can walk down to Dick's Sporting Goods and go down there and get one. Like, those are going to hit. So it's things you can get last minute, but I promise you those gifts will never fade.
And those polos can get a little like raggedy after a while. If you had a polo for like 3 years, the collar ain't what it was, and so you need to re-up that anyways.
Exactly.
There's always the ones that you bought from like years ago, and like you can't throw it away because you're like, how dare you throw it away, or like you could donate it, I guess. But I still got all these old things, like all these old faded shirts, but I could use some fresh ones.
Always. Yeah, like that's the thing is like I had to re-up 2 or 3 years ago because I was like, some of these collars and some of these shirts. There's a lot of tailgate stains on there.
Yeah,
a lot of hot dogs were eaten in those shirts. A lot of smoky dogs.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, yeah, that's a great one because honestly, I feel the same.
Yeah,
I do feel the same because I don't know. You could honestly bridge it out to say just having clothes in general. I don't know. I always appreciate a good work shirt because I got a rest kind of a button down at work.
Yeah,
make sure that I can come across as someone who is professional, and it's important for me to maintain that image. So I'll take it. Those shirts could be expensive, man. Those nice button downs, $120 for like a good one, like a Miz and Main or something.
Yeah, those especially I remember when those Columbia shirts first came out for Tennessee. I was like, damn, dude, that's pricey. So there's a lot of things guys won't buy for themselves.
Yeah,
but there's always great gifts. Random one that literally just popped in my head because I said that. For me, I've never bought myself a pair of AirPods.
Oh,
and most guys won't buy themselves AirPods, but it's the best gift I've ever been given. Like, I loved it. I was like, this is weirdly something I wouldn't buy for myself, but I'm glad somebody bought it
for you.
Yeah,
that's because it's a lot of money for like something that you already have that you can listen to. Right?
Yeah, and I was a wired headphone guy forever.
Yeah, you were a wired headphone guy.
Oh yeah, dude, the Apple wired headphones. I just sneak them up the shirt on a run or a workout, dude. Yeah, Joseph's got them on.
Well, he's got them on because it makes sense for the success of our show.
It's true.
They're still good headphones, dude, and they're like relatively cheap. But you're also talking to somebody who has like 3 sets of AirPods.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the first generation, the second generation, and like So I'm not a good example.
Yeah,
of the AirPods. I've been a wireless headphone guy for a while.
Yeah,
yeah, but I'm just saying, I changed the game. That happened. When did I get my first one? Probably 5. Yeah, during the vid.
See, I like the JBLs. I like the over the head.
Man, those things are awesome.
I got those, and I made sure
another sneaky great gift. Yeah, right there.
The JBLs are awesome because even for like the purposes of like work and whatnot, sometimes you can't always Bluetooth to your computer for work stuff, but
yeah,
those come with a little like cord that can like connect to our podcast mics and whatnot. So
yeah,
it's we like the JBLs too, and those are I've never had a problem with them ever. So
that's sweet.
That's a good one.
Yeah, these are sneaky good gifts. And these are all things you can get literally last in a minute.
And honestly, I'm just thinking about the cars, dude. I mean, if you're trying to figure out last minute gift for yourself, I mean, it's hard for you to convince yourself to spend good money on tires. There's usually really good deals.
Damn good.
There's really freaking good deals typically on like Father's Day for these like mechanic shops, tire shops. I mean, maybe new rims. I mean, if you're really trying to if it's like your 10th Father's Day, by then you actually have no money. But I'd say maybe, but like if you have to do that, like your wife is like, trying to figure out something to give for you, that's something that honestly it's a gift that'll give you for a while. And so what better time to like make that bigger expense at that time than your second birthday.
Bingo.
So
yeah. I love those.
Or anything for your car, I guess. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah, it literally could be, mats for your car, like good like those. What are the big ones now? The main
Rain-X
mats.
Or
WeatherTech. WeatherTech. That's what I was thinking. WeatherTech.
Yeah, that's a great brand.
Yeah, WeatherTech mats. Those are wonderful. Like that's one of the best things I had for my car there for a while. Like I loved mine. Yeah. Little things like that. So we're here for you, ladies and sons or whoever else needs to get anything last minute. Because listen, I was a last minute guy. Always have been, always will be.
Yeah.
So here we are.
But I feel like if you're also a last minute person, sometimes you're not always ready to just drop money because you probably didn't even think about how you were spending all the money up to that point. So you're like, oh no, this snuck up on me. It's Father's Day.
Yeah.
So it always works out to take them to a nice dinner, a nice steak dinner, maybe a little, maybe you drive, maybe I drink more than just one or of those old fashions at dinner. Maybe I
gotta
can
have a couple of.
and I know that you get to drive home.
Yeah.
That's a good diff.
Yeah.
That's something that won't break the bank.
No. And it's a date night. Automatic.
Yeah. And hey, you're also wearing that new shirt of your favorite college team.
It's a good day. It's a good day, dude.
I think we just, well, I mean, that cracks the code for all, I think all levels of that. And if you're a son out there, what would you give your dad? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing I think, like, a lot of those are pretty solid from
Yeah.
mom to son. Or
Yeah.
daughter,
I mean,
like,
it hits all the levels.
any of them. Yeah.
And the kids would love an inflatable hot tub.
Everybody would love an inflatable.
And that's how you end your night after the old fashions and your wife driving you.
Dang, that's a big Father's Day right there, dog.
I'll tell you what.
New
Bliss,
shirt, big dinner.
Daddy
hot
ain't
tub.
talked yet, but I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
It's in a few days.
Yeah. Shout out to our dads out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a deal for a night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great, man.
Do you guys want to hear some of the wildest things that I came up with here?
Yeah. So this is the crazy.
These are weirdly enough, we were kind of looking around. We were looking at some Reddit threads, and then I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this how the rest of the world's gonna do it. We're gonna chat GPT this bad boy. We got the premium version, so shout out. Here are the weird and wildest roundup of the most outrageous Father's Day gifts ever given or sold. These are weird, dude.
Okay.
Number 1, a tank. Yes, a real tank. A British dad once received a fully operational tank from his wife and kids, complete with treads and a turret.
Like a war tank?
Yeah. And a turret on there, baby. They went to pick up groceries and went through a McDonald's drive-through with it.
That's crazy. I didn't expect that one.
Was it like a restored, like,
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
like World War II tank or something? Or was it just as like, did he just buy like a M1
It says
Abrams?
fully operational tank. This is Britain. So
I mean, that sounds like, you could load that thing if you wanted to.
Go anywhere.
you can go anywhere.
It's like a felony.
I bet it was like decommissioned.
I would hope.
There's
it
no way.
It had to be decommissioned. But like
Yeah.
the treads and stuff.
That's not just rich. That's like in the know.
How
Like you
much?
got to have friends and friends.
Yeah, you got to have a tank guy. Who's got tank guys?
Who has?
Russian.
I mean, how many
oligarchs.
layers are away are any of us from buying a tank?
Truthfully, probably forever. I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine me ever putting that in my wheelhouse to want a tank. But
Joseph just put down the microphone and gave me a 1 second signal. I don't know if
how much does a tank cost?
But I'm also getting worried that he actually might have
So
a tank
there's
guy.
no, I don't have a tank guy yet,
Yeah.
at least. But
Look that
there's
camera.
like because I've looked this up before. You can buy like ex-military planes, like decommissioned planes.
How much are they?
They're not cheap.
Well, sure.
So like I think you can buy a like non-military version, like Black Hawk, like a decommissioned Black Hawk. And it's just like,
Really?
I think so. I'm still confirming that, but
Do we think the redcoats might have been able to flop that over and like they don't sell Blackhawks, they sell tanks?
maybe.
It'd be amazing to see this like decommissioned. That means that obviously they take away all the like ability to shoot things.
But it's got it mounted up.
But who would take that? I feel like that's a national security risk too, because you could just reverse engineer that and like buy it as an opposing foreign entity and just those planes and just take them back and then to your own country and then just reverse engineer and put them back together. Now you got American made bomber.
Yeah. So on controller.com, you can buy like decommissioned Black Hawk helicopters.
Wow.
Can you pull that up? For us?
Yeah. Let me pull it up on mine.
Pull this
Let me pull it
up
on mine.
and let's show the people.
They're old. They're not like
No, yeah,
brand new ones.
I don't expect a 2025 model. It's not like GT's truck over here. Can't get a Tundra and a Blackhawk together. But
Toyota Blackhawk.
Toyota Blackhawk.
It's actually not bad. That sounds.
Dude,
pretty
I bet
cool.
that thing's got a hell of a safety rating.
Yeah, that's hell of a safety rating. I was thinking it'd have like cool, like big tires, but okay.
Yeah, no, dude, that is one thing. As somebody that's also looking for the future truck.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
So these are 3 decommissioned Blackhawks. You can apply for financing.
What? How much are they? I can't see.
It says call for price. That's the only thing. We don't have a price like listed on the website.
No.
But
Get pre-approved
we're definitely
today.
like
you can
Get
apply
are we
today
are
for
we
your
in like
Blackhawk.
are we in the what are we guessing here? I mean,
I'm thinking
200,000.
I'm thinking between 1 and 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
okay,
so.
so we're all on the same page here.
Yeah. I don't think you're getting into like the $750,000 to $1 million, but like this thing's from 1980, man.
Yeah.
And it has 6,000 hours on it.
That's a lot of hours. I feel like for a helicopter.
I wouldn't even know what the a lot of hours to known hours on a helicopter would be.
What do you think the minimum credit rating is to buy a Blackhawk? Because it can apply for financing.
I hate to say it. I bet it's not crazy high.
Yeah, I don't.
I bet there are some fools out there that they're like, dude, we can go. Dude.
Real, yeah.
I mean, that first payment's gonna pay for that thing in itself.
People get wild, man. They'll go do something if they want to. You don't need to have good credit rating.
Interesting.
Sometimes.
Oh, we have more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's got
okay.
some.
Here we
cool
go.
Colors
Helitrader.com.
Helitrader.com.
We have more Blackhawks for sale.
Wow. What would you guys do with a Blackhawk? Like first thing you could do. Let's say money's not a problem.
Oh yeah, 1.75.
We're way off.
One.
Million.
This one is 1.75.
That's nice. That boy's
that's
nice.
a nice helicopter.
That's a nice ass helicopter.
Yeah, that's a King Ranch kind of thing. That's a King Ranch kind of part.
I have no idea.
Look
okay.
at that. Look at the cabin.
That's luxury
thing,
seating.
Bro, yeah, that's got massage chairs in there. No, I need I don't know.
But I'm saying like that's what we want.
That's $1 million. Yeah.
That's worth $1 million to me.
Oh,
1.8.
I have no. That's the thing is like, until we get this thing to an ungodly place, I have no idea what I would even use a helicopter. I mean, it would literally just be a fun toy right now,
bro. Like,
I go to gate. Like, I don't know what I would do with it that much.
You jump over traffic.
There is no. Well, I mean, there's traffic. But
bare minimum. But if I got $1 million, I'm probably, not concerned about traffic often. I'm probably.
I would go a lot of places around here. Like I would like.
Well, dude, you could just fly to like Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like some of these smaller cities around, like you could just fly to Atlanta.
Like,
you would benefit from it living in Lafayette. Yeah, that would be sick.
Fly the helicopter up.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 5 minutes, boys.
Yeah.
Let me just get off the ground.
Be easy. Yeah, let me
get off the ground, gentlemen. Where are you gonna land?
You got to think those things exist on some people's boats.
Yeah.
They come with the boat. It's your own helicopter with your boat.
Oh my gosh, I had a couple of those videos come across, and like it gets in the algorithm, and it'll show you the same video, just a different version or different talk over. It was the one with Dana White rented that yacht last year, and I think he was in Italy. I think he was like in the Amalfi Coast.
Okay.
Takes off on the helicopter, goes to France, I believe, goes to Nice, flies out of there, goes and speaks at Trump's one of his events, flies back, gets on that helicopter, lands back on his yacht within like 24 to 48 hours. That is the most money in the world.
That's a good coin, man.
So like
your time is very valuable at that point.
Yeah. Because you're like, I'm getting back to family vacation. Like for us, that would take a week just to get back there.
Yeah.
So boys, this is
what we're talking about.
We found a straight up like
this is what we're looking for.
Decommissioned military helicopter.
This is a beater.
There we go. This is our Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
1.85 is the current bid.
We're way off.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
This
I don't know
thing
why I
is-
thought.
Oh, that thing's like a cargo carrier.
this thing is kind of sick, actually.
Honestly, dude, what a business idea. Low furniture.
Imagine like flying to work, just land in the parking lot, get out, walk in, like just casual.
That's awesome. Have you guys seen that? There's that like small town. I guess it's on the Air Force base, or like it was like a former base, and a lot of these guys will like fly, and they like I'm guessing it's near a big city in California. I think it's San Francisco.
Yeah.
They're probably like 3 hours out, and they fly to work. Like it's where like these people like want to live in like a small town, but they fly to work. It's like that's sick.
Yeah.
They fly from somewhere in like middle California to
Orange County, that's possible. Like that's pop. Like that happens in Orange County.
yeah,
To go to LA.
or like land in Palo Alto.
yeah.
That'd be sweet. You're like, dude, I do not want to live
Because for a
anywhere
lot of
close.
people in California who have money, I mean that traffic is worth I'll pay $1 million to fly me off of that
Oh,
for the rest of my life. I
100%.
never have to sit in traffic again. I got $1 million bucks spent on that.
Yeah.
There is that type of money in places. So
Oh yeah, especially
easily.
like in San Diego to LA, and then up in Northern Cal. Yeah. There's
So-
that kind of crazy money.
what are some other like just give us some other
All right,
crazy
this
gifts.
is my favorite one, especially as a sandwich guy, as we talked about earlier.
Yep.
A gold-plated grilled cheese maker. Because why settle for an ordinary grilled cheese when you could have a toasted $10,000 gold-plated sandwich press?
What?
Gold-plated sandwich press. Hey, can you look that up for me,
Yeah.
Justin?
Yeah, I'm.
I know you.
IT's
Go
on
ahead.
it. IT's on it, dog.
Yeah. Hey, flip that camera over real quick. GT, can you expand on what the joke is on the whiteboard today, please, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me
Oh,
back
the
up. a little
dad
bit.
joke.
Yeah.
The dad joke.
Yep.
Okay, so to be fair, I saw this on a T-shirt of a man on the plane whenever I was coming back from Austin. So shout out to the guy for wearing it. But basically, it's the dad joke is my wife says I'm bad at two things: listening and something else.
Love it.
I just like, dude, I brought that back. I cracked up on that plane. I was like, dude, that's a great shirt.
That is a great shirt, and that's a very
Like
very dad
listening
shirt.
and something else. Just,
I can
just-
envision this
just
guy
such
without
a
even.
goofball thing to have on a T-shirt, but it lands, and now we're talking about it on Chat It Up. I think
Yeah.
it's funny.
Oh, I can't.
Gold-plated sandwich maker.
I'll see it.
It's just grilled cheese.
Yeah, it's looking
Maybe
for
like
more
it must be like a one of a kind.
Yeah.
could have been.
One of a kind. Like this thing is.
Yeah. But anyways, $10,000 gold-plated sandwich press. If you find it, you let us know, Joseph.
I mean, you got to go to Pruitt's and get the sourdough then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would if my first sandwich, I would probably import cheese too.
Yeah,
I think I would like really go after it.
I think you'd have.
I'd get
to.
some Amish butter. Like it would have to be like I would make a show out of this.
What's
thing.
that? What's that grocery store out there in California that's like outrageously expensive? What is it? The one that's really expensive in California, like ketchup is $25 kind of thing.
What?
I want to say Sprouts, but I don't think that's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it. I don't know why that popped into my head, but because I know that's not the
like
answer.
that.
That's not the answer.
No,
but I
this
don't.
is
That's
like
the
a
first
one of a
that popped
kind
in
thing,
my
like
head.
Beverly Hills. This guy said Sprouts.
Sprouts, baby.
It's
Sprouts
just like-
expensive.
No, my God, that's so fun.
All right.
What is it? You can continue. I'll find.
Yeah.
The answer.
The third one, a trip to space, almost.
Erewhon.
Erewhon. I've
Never
heard of
would.
that.
Erewhon. This
Never
guy
even
said
heard of that.
Sprouts. Clip it. Throw
Clip
it on
it,
TikTok.
Sprouts.
You have
Shots
made-
fired.
I called you out, Sprouts,
Yeah.
unknowingly.
Drop your
No,
drop your
dude,
prices.
yeah.
Sprouts.
Joseph, it just shows you who you are, man. You're just the best guy, dude.
Oh,
Best
The
guy.
best
I don't-
guy.
I don't know what that means, but thanks.
Best guy
Yeah,
from
you're
North
welcome,
Georgia.
buddy.
That just
Yeah. Ever
Yeah.
walked.
Aldi, baby.
Aldi. Hey, dog. I live at that place.
Aldi's the goat.
Aldi, and I go. So I have 3 places that I shop now.
Okay.
Well, I guess sometimes Walmart. So I guess I'll throw Walmart in there. Go to Pruitt's for sourdough, and I only go there for sourdough or sometimes a coffee. It's the only two things that are cheap there comparatively. I can just drive down the mountain and save a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then third's Aldi. But a sneaky one that I wouldn't even say is like a fourth is we have an egg man on Signal Mountain that I get the best eggs you can possibly ask for a fantastic price. It's like a sneaky cash only type thing, and it's great. So those are those people out there. That's what my neighborhood consists of.
I remember him telling me about that, and it was like in the height of like the egg price crazes, where you were like
Never phased me.
limiting to like 2 per customer kind of thing, and he's over here like,
Never
I got an egg
never
guy.
phased me. Man has a refrigerator on his front porch.
There's probably people out there who have tank guys who don't even have egg guys, so you can.
I know
you can have that over them.
tank guy and egg guy.
Yeah,
If you got both of those,
if you got both of those, you've figured it out.
Yeah, like what is yeah, I want to know what the tank market looks like. The fourth
I got
one. Find it. The fourth one. A dad in Texas received an official adoption certificate for a baby elephant in Kenya, along with monthly updates, a 3D printed poop sculpture, and a live Zoom call with a ranger.
Wow, that's
Very interesting.
I guess. I just feel like
Yeah.
if I got that, I'd be like, dude, what did you? Why? You didn't even bring the elephant here. You left it in Kenya.
It's in Kenya.
So I gotta pay money to go see my elephant.
Yeah, which is on a Zoom call.
This is when you would need to get your
Oh,
helicopter. This is when you got
Gentlemen.
your helicopter. You're gonna I don't know if they get across the Atlantic, but
yeah, I don't know. That'd be a
with
big
an
ass. That's
elephant.
a big ass
With an
helicopter.
elephant.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they do that in that movie, the Disney movie? They pulled the.
I'm sure
there's an elephant. Well, I can't remember the movie.
Well, it's Dumbo's the elephant one, the popular one.
Yeah, Dumbo. But then there's was that the real life version, like
and then there's like
a live action version.
There's a
Remember?
live action version. Yeah,
That's right.
They got
Okay,
The
that
Great
is Dumbo.
Showman. That's another circus Disney film.
Yeah,
That's bad music.
yeah.
They don't have music and dancing.
They don't. Have
And
it.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right,
Go
go.
ahead, Joseph. What else you
Gentlemen,
got?
we have tanks.
We have tank market.
We have tanks.
We got a tank guy now.
We don't need a tank guy.
So far, I'm not
I'll
gonna lie.
be
This
your
is
tank
by far
guy.
my favorite episode we've ever
This is
done.
the tank guy.
I will be your tank guy. A T-72.
So we have tanks and helicopters for sale.
What's the price on this bad boy?
I don't.
Oh, we
I
have
don't-
video. We have specs. This is great.
Yeah, I want to see them. Oh,
Guys, you're
They'll
so.
show you the tank.
This is
There it
pretty
is.
fast. This is pretty fast.
man, look at the nose on
I mean,
that guy.
it says maximum speed is 50 kilometers an hour. I
What
don't
is
know
that?
what that is in miles per
Yeah.
hour.
Damn
50,
Americans, man.
30 something.
Probably between like 20
Yeah.
and 30.
I think it's 30, 31
what-
miles an
what-
hour. If it's 50 yeah.
What
So
kind
like,
of engines?
so
in
think
that
like
thing?
a
It's got
5K is 3
Diesel.
miles. So
diesel.
Diesel.
It's a diesel engine. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's a V8. They
Uh,
carry all that weight.
I have no idea how.
yeah. Well, I don't know
Engine
what is that.
V40 V-46 I have no idea how tank engines work.
I have no idea. That's gotta
No
be. That's
idea.
gonna be way bigger
Yeah,
than
with
V8.
the tank engine
Like-
market. That's crazy, man.
Wow.
So we really just need to pull together a couple funds. Nothing a few HELOCs can't put a down payment.
Oh, dude,
For-
come on,
Bro,
Could-
boys, we are, I mean, T-54 main battle tank, $269,999.
Oh, buddy.
No way.
So-
It's operational.
It doesn't say it's not.
I'm just saying, we're just a couple HELOCs away from
Like-
the down payment, boys.
Minus the, ignore the symbol on the side. Just, that can be painted. That can be painted over.
What is
Like,
it?
you
We
can be
could
painted
easily
over.
replace that with chatted up.
Yeah,
symbol.
dude, you could totally just slap chatted up on that.
What is that? You said 268.
$269, and it's on sale,
It's on sale.
and you can buy now with PayPal.
with PayPal.
No
with
way.
PayPal, you buying a tank?
Can we
with
get
PayPal?
installments of 4?
I mean,
0 interest.
PayPal paying for your
Dude.
tank.
Honestly,
There is a cheaper one though.
How bad is this thing?
This
That's
one's
pretty small. It's not bad. It's just
my
small.
thing is like, if we can park it
Just a little bit.
somewhere, yeah. Dude, look at that.
I would.
That's crazy, dude.
God, we need FU money so bad.
See, what you would do though is like you buy that and then you would rent that out. Like, you know how many
Yeah.
you know how many music videos or TikTokers or content creators would not just absolutely go
Bro.
want to take pictures with that?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
we
Oh
get-
yeah,
we
it's
get-
10,000 an hour to use our tank.
You know how many rich people would do that just for like a kid's birthday party?
Yeah.
Dude,
But
you
I'm
know how
thinking
many
about
like
practicality of how we're going to make Chat It Up get this tank
I
and
know.
make it tax deductible somehow so we can get our money back.
You guys wrote. Could you imagine taking this to the accountant and be like, "You guys wrote off a tank?" Yes, sir.
We
Part of our
sure
business.
did.
Chat It Up Party Productions.
Yeah. Kai Snap was on this thing. Went viral. You're welcome.
Made
There's
our
more
money back
people
in no time.
Chattanooga here because of our tank.
Bingo.
City in a park, baby.
Wow. We need so collectively we need about, because I would like to level up the tank if we could, you know,
Yeah.
if we had the tank. So we need about 1.5 to get the helicopter and the tank.
Oh no, we're looking at like, I mean the
What was the
helicopters.
fancy helicopter?
The helicopters were like almost 2.
was like 10
Oh,
times
okay.
the amount
So-
of money.
So we need 2.5 to get a really nice helicopter and
And a tank.
a tank.
I-
So if we, all right,
But we use the tank to get the money for the down payment on the helicopter. We got to do this in stages.
okay, all right. So that may not take that long.
Our tank is the ticket to
The tank's the
helicopter.
ticket.
No, if we can get financing, we could get approved today. I'm sure.
People make thousands of dollars, according to TikTok. People make thousands of dollars every week using their trailer and renting it out. So imagine what we could do with a tank.
Yeah, I mean, we rented a boat for a bachelor party. That's not like, and we had a driver.
Yeah,
As long as that thing can go around, drive you around a little bit.
not
Buddy,
bad.
boys. Tax deductions on the way. We're gonna get a tank.
Tank tax reductions. Didn't think I would go there today, but I love that so much. But then we get the helicopter.
In stages, my boy. In stages. We
Because,
gotta
well,
walk,
I was thinking about
walk
this.
before we can dunk here.
I know. But I was thinking too, we got to get we have to get a good sized helicopter for us boys. Me, Malcolm, and Joseph cannot sit in that little 3-seater over there.
Oh,
We could probably, I mean, we can get like each our own tanks before we get the helicopter.
yeah.
If we're
I'm not
thinking
worried
about
about
it.
that.
But I can't take a tank down I-24. You know, I'm trying to get
Says
to. I'm trying to
who?
get to like if we're sitting here on a Saturday morning, like man, I'd really like to go to the Georgia Bama game. I can't do that in a tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I
No.
could.
I see what
Might be
you're
a
saying.
little dicey.
See what you're saying. But like I would almost buy property with that money before a helicopter.
Yeah, but I'm talking. We're years down the road. We've already done the property thing.
Oh, we're already
yeah. This
have
is
the
where
money.
this is dream. Yeah, we already
Oh,
got.
okay.
Yeah, we've already got.
This
money.
is in goal strategy.
You know,
Yeah, this is
I-
very.
I'm
This
over
is
here-
very in goal.
I got a
strategy.
1 to 2 year plan. We're like rolling in my head.
No, dude. You might as well add zeros to those. You know, I guess
Okay.
the 10 to 20.
Okay.
I want to be able to. One day, we're gonna be sitting at our house, and I'm just gonna get a text message from somebody like, "Y'all want to take the copter and go down to Athens?" Or somebody's playing in Atlanta that night. Like, I wouldn't mind for like to be honest, like the noon. So Tennessee Syracuse the first week is a noon game.
Yeah.
Maybe we go hang out Friday night. Maybe not. Maybe we just fly down that morning and fly back. That'd be great. I don't know what the parameters are of landing in Olympic Park. Maybe we could. If it's fast.
Why are we putting limits on the dream?
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm sure, sure the Air Force would love that for us
Yeah.
landing in the middle of a.
I can't see any realm where they would have a problem with that.
Yeah,
at
that's not a
all.
national security risk for
No,
us just
it's-
landing in Olympic Park during
Exactly.
a very, very busy football game.
Somehow it's not a national security risk by military, vehicles. So it's all just
We could take
fair and love and more. It sounds
Take
like
a tank
so.
through Atlanta anytime. I don't know if it's street legal.
Probably not.
I would doubt it. Let's see. There's some okay ones here, but the tank's a big one.
I think that wins. I mean, based on
Yeah.
the time that we spent on that riff, like I would say the tank, no matter what you read
Here's-
off is gonna be the
Here's
winner.
one that I wouldn't hate to get on Sunday. That could actually happen.
Okay.
No homo. A meat bouquet. Forget flowers. Dads have been gifted bouquets for entirely of bacon roses, jerky sticks, sausage, and salami wrapped in butcher paper.
Oof. It's a tough night for the lady there.
Yeah, you're not getting anything from that one. Yeah, besides some gas X and whatnot. Yeah, you're out, dude.
Here's your imported
yeah
bacon roses.
Yeah. So
that's real love though. That could happen. You're right.
That's actually something we could actually come through.
Yeah, that could be done.
We're doing a low country bowl for our families. Very excited about that. That's one of my favorites.
Congratulations. I love that.
Yeah.
I missed out on crawfish boils this year. I need to do it next year.
Yeah. There's still time.
I know, but usually the springtime is always like the best.
Way better. Yeah, because that's a tough one to eat at 4th of July. We've tried that one year and we hadn't done it since.
So, but man,
damn good episode, dude.
Dad It Up, episode 3.
Yeah.
With Joseph now. Yeah, I'm glad we so this is
dude, this is why we wanted you here.
Yeah, this is great.
To be able to pull up tank.
It was an honor.
Yeah. And so, and also don't forget to pick up
Signal Living. Yeah, Signal Living. Yeah. This is like a local magazine for all Signal people, but dude, we made it in our first magazine.
Dad It Up
article. It's basically just an episode 1 recap. Went over things that we're learning along the way.
Yeah.
A little time management, a little sleep is for the week. And I've gotten a lot better, but still figuring out how to put little girl clothes to match is tough at times. Especially now we're doing like the change. Like we went from the 6 to 9 month,
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a whole new wardrobe. I just got to where I could figure out how to do this.
Well, during the summertime, doing a lot of like little onesie outfits that are like not like long sleeve, but like no sleeve, no
sleeve,
and they're all in the
dress.
They're all in the shapes of a fruit.
All of them.
She's like a little strawberry.
She's
just a little like seriously, she's like a little avocado.
Yeah, it is funny. It's like the avocado, the peach, and the strawberry are king.
It's just hey, got a little fruit ninja over here. She's always chopping her hands and moving her all around. It's just so funny, dude. Man. I love it. So, well, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody.
Day.
Make sure you go see your dad. Call your dad. It's gonna be a great weekend. Or father figures.
Yeah.
Like, be honest, I got some great uncles and family that help take care of me. So do all the things. So we love yous.
Peace and love. Yeah.
We out. Thanks, Joseph.